Good afternoon from the historic Fairgrounds Racecourse and Slots. Hello now from the broadcast booth. Great to have you with us today. Monday card added to this 154th Thoroughbred season. Racing next Monday, too, on the 16th. Here in town, partly sunny, temperatures in the 80s, all main track card. 9 races on tap or off the Stowelson Turf Course. Off the turf, main track good. If you have your programs close by, let's take a look at the changes and corrections on today's racing program. Top of the card starts at the 50-cent early pick 5 with the 12:45 opener. Number 4, Westeros. Please note the jockey is Juan Vargas, not Jose. Juan Vargas. A regular here rides the 4, Westeros. Number 6, Vamos Ya, 2 pounds over, all 9 run at the top of the card. In the second race, from the sprint, scratch number 2, Romeo Spikes. Number 2, Romeo Spikes, has been scratched. No scratches in the third of our 9 carded. No rider changes. Third race, number 6, El Star, 2 pounds over. Number 8, no deductible, plus 3 pounds. Number 9, what a hangover, 3 pounds over. Number 5, Michelin Gal. Here's an added workout. March the 2nd here at the fairgrounds. 4 furlongs in 53.40. Breezing on a fast track. That added workout for number 5, Michelin Gal. In the fourth race, taken off the Stowelson Turf Course. Race 4 will now be run on the main track. There's that new distance, the mile. First line finish. Scratch 1, Dakota Cam, and the 4, My Isla. Number 10, Don't Be Salty, runs as a main track only. The MTO, the 10, Don't Be Salty, will run. Number 6, Never Really Know, unpublished workout, March 3rd at Oaklawn. 5 furlongs in 101.80 seconds, breezing on a fast track. That's an added workout for the 6, Never Really Know. Fourth race, over the mile, starts the Crescent City 6 jackpot of $157,348. Starts with a mile. In the fifth race sprint, scratch number 6, Magnolia's Mission. Number 6, Magnolia's Mission, scratched from race 5. Sixth race, another taken off the Stowelson Turf Course on this Monday card, will be run at a mile and a 16th. Here's scratch 1, Busy Channel. 6, Funny Flame. The 7, Bello Credo. And number 9, Sendero, also an off the turf scratch. Scratch 1, 6, 7, and the number 9. Number 4, Gorilla Trek. The jockey will be Isaac Castillo. Isaac Castillo rides for Gorilla Trek. Number 12, Mr. Faversham. That main track only will be ridden by C.J. McMahon. C.J. McMahon on number 12, Mr. Faversham. Main track, mile and a 16th. That one starts the 50-cent late pick 4 in race 7. A sprint for the 345. Scratch 3L Dan and number 8 As the Cold Wind Blows. Seventh race, scheduled at 345. 3 and the number 8 scratch from the sprint. Race 8 is off the turf. The maiden distaff will be run on the main track at 5 furlongs. Scratch the 2 Expect a Guitar and 10 Marlin Darlin. Scratch the 2 and the number 10. Number 11 Anala plus 2 pounds. And in the ninth, 445 finale, number 5 Shriner has been scratched. Scratch number 5 Shriner from the sprint. Number 4 Badge Ball, unpublished workout. Worked here on February the 25th for Greg Foley. 5 furlongs in 103 flat. Breezing on a fast track. That's a late added workout on February 25 at the fairgrounds for number 4, Badge Ball. The 5 will be a non-runner. Partly sunny. Temperatures in the 80s again here in town. All main track card. Main track labeled good to start. The fourth race mile is the first leg of the 20-cent Crescent City 6. Low 15% takeout. Crescent City 6 jackpot over $157,000. We'll have the opener due off in 18 minutes' time. Make it a great day with us here, a great Monday at the fairgrounds.
Ever thought about booking a group outing at the fairgrounds? Messina's offers plenty of options. The Pater Suite, the Black and Gold Room, the Panzeretta Room, the Apron Tent, and the new Ultra Lounge with a stunning above-level view of the horses in the paddock. For intimate gatherings to large-scale celebrations, Messina's delivers premium food, beverages, and services across every space. For more information and to book your group event at the fairgrounds, call 504-571-3901. Looking to enjoy something extra delicious? Order a corned beef po' boy at the 4th Floor Club by Messina's stand. And also check out our soup of the day. Take race day to the next level at the Tenacious Bar, located on the 4th floor in the clubhouse by Messina's. Enjoy specialty cocktails, a full-service bar, and sweeping views of the paddock and city. Open race days.
Fairgrounds, race course, and slots. Exciting live thoroughbred racing on the nation's third oldest track.
We're now the second oldest track, by the way. I know a lot of people that have seen that commercial have brought that to my attention, and I know all about it. So maybe we'll make that little adjustment after a closing of one of the two tracks that were older than us. This is Monday, and this day, along with one other Monday, next Monday, we're added late to the schedule. So if for any reason you are, not aware of it, you will be hopefully soon. And based on the early pick 5 pool, Simulcast World is well aware of it. Unfortunately, got a little bit more rain last night, so we are off the turf again today. The main track currently rated as good. Looking at it right now, it won't be long before we do upgrade to fast. Got that carryover in the Crescent City 6 jackpot starting in race number 4 of 9 today. $157,348. It paid over $4,000 with only one big price yesterday. So always worth taking a swing. Take a look at the tournaments courtesy of Twin Spires. And today is March 9th, so you got that $40 cash game. You also got a $140 feeder into that Virginia Derby, Kentucky Derby Betting Challenge qualifier. Yesterday, there was a feeder into the Louisiana Derby Ruby qualifier. And it was Ryan Petrunik who won an entry. He was the only one, turned $100 into 501 plus that valuable entry. In the cash game, it was Matt Miller. See Matt's name up there quite often in the top of the tournament standings. He turned $30 into $362.90 and got rewarded an extra $187.50 in prize money. So those cash games, they're only $40. There's one today, always worth playing. Saw the bearded handicapper Jeff Riggs take one down a couple of days ago. So yeah, get involved. I mean, if you're going to play the races anyway, why not play in the cash game tournament? If you're looking to go big game hunting, play in our feeders to try to get into those all-important qualifiers. All right, signature plays today. Tough to come up with, admittedly, with off the turf. Hesper 7-2. Price might be a little bit shorter on the class drop. Greg Foley's got some live horses entered today, including Badge Ball in the finale. Welcome to New Orleans. Probably should have won his last race at Delta. He's taken on a Bobby Felks trainee by the name of AZ, who's likely going to be the favorite in race 5, but that horse moving from the turf over to the dirt. Walking to New Orleans should offer some value there. I'm really not against any favorites today, but I had to pick one. So in race 3, I went against the number 1, Wickedly Royal. 8-5 in the morning line for Justin Johnson and Jared Loveberry. This horse is a contender. And as you can see, I did use on my early pick 5 ticket along with my top pick there, number 7, Kinsey Grace. Didn't come up with any singles. 2, 3, and 6 here in the opener. We'll talk more about it in a moment. Vamos Ya, the top pick. Didn't like enough to necessarily single. $72 on my early pick 5, and I can almost guarantee I'll go 4 out of 5. All right. 9 minutes of post time for the opener. Teddy Armstrong is going to be calling for riders up pretty shortly here. Teddy, want to give me a extra 30 seconds? That would be appreciated. As we take a look at my top pick here, 6-5, I'm not surprised. Vamos Ya with a cleaner trip, but could have easily won when dropped to this level on February the 16th. Calumet Farm, homebred, son of Nick's Go. Brendan Walsh having a tremendous meet here at the fairgrounds. Seems like every other week I'm interviewing him or his top lieutenant, Paul Madden, in the winner's circle after a stakes win. Vamos Ya, not for that trouble trip, probably would have won last out. He's up there as a deserving 6-5 favorite. For second, went to a horse that ran really well earlier in the meet. Really like that November 20th runner-up performance from Dan DeOro. Subsequent races weren't nearly as good. Jonas Gibson regroups, and maybe this horse will bring his A game back off the brief freshening. Number 2, Dan DeOro. And Grand Force, who had a really nice stake second with a long shot the other day. He stretches out Express Line off a couple of recent sprints for 15, drops him in for 5. This horse could make an impact as well. Class drop, we'll see how he handles the stretch out. Number 3, Express Line. It's a Monday. I don't know if John Zarski's here today or not, but I do know that we will have the call to post. 7 minutes to post time for the opener. Start of the early, pick 5. Good luck.
The horses stepping onto the track now for the first race to be run at 1 mile and 70 yards, a field of 9. All 9 run. Note number 4, Westeros. The jockey is Juan Vargas. Juan Vargas on 4, Westeros. 6, Vamos Ya, 2 pounds over. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Double pick 3 starts at the 50-cent early pick 5, top of the card. All main track card. Main track good. 6 minutes to post time. 6 minutes. Now 3 minutes to post. 3 minutes. Two minutes to post time. 2 minutes. We're now 1 minute away from post time. Start to the 50-cent early pick 5 here at the top of the card. All main track card. Main track good. 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. Loading Isaac Castillo with Oliverio. Publicity. Hunteria claims the apprentice allowance. Loading up. Declan Cannon with Vamos Yeah. 6-5 the first favorite, Vamos Yeah. James Graham, Dandoro loaded. Mitchell Merle with Lost in the Sauce. Colby Hernandez, Express Line drew 3. Here, all 9 run. No rematch, Marcelino Pantoja Jr. with 53 wins here this season. Juan Vargas with Westero, so stand by. At 1 mile and 70 yards, one more. Jose Calme with Cash App Mike. All 9 races today on the main track. Main track good to start. They're in the gate. Away and running at the fairgrounds. Lost in the Sauce. Publicity with Speed and Dandoro in the black cap. And here's Westero. So now splits horses with an early bid as they enter the first turn. It's Publicity who takes the shortest way around there for Hunteria. 7 furlongs to run. Publicity leads by a half length to Joaquin Westeros, who's going up and after this leader for Juan Vargas. In the meantime, Lost in the Sauce is third upon settling by a length. Oliverio running in fourth. Dandoro is fifth, with Express Line in tight quarters from sixth, with Vamos Yeah racing out deep on the track there for Declan Cannon, making this backstretch run. No Rematch is second to last, and with blinkers off here, Cash App Mike trails in the Monday opener. The quarter was 24.15 seconds. Here's Oliverio, who's making a bid now as they go toward the far turn. Oliverio tracks these leaders, Publicity and Westeros. Half mile, 47.57 seconds. Oliverio looks to close them down now from third, as Vamos Yeah has moved up into fourth, and they have 3 furlongs to go. Then toward the inside, Dandoro with Lost in the Sauce. Express Line is covering a lot of ground. No Rematch, and Cash App might get to pick up Oliverio, coming with a bid up to Publicity. As Westeros vibe, but has dropped back, it's Publicity as they turn for home. 3/4 and 1 minute 12.68 seconds through the final quarter of a mile. Oliverio charging after Publicity, and here's Oliverio. Oliverio has taken a short lead from Publicity, who tries to rally on. With Isaac Castillo, it's Oliverio, who's slowly edging away from a game Publicity. Toward the inside, Dandoro is running in third. It's Oliverio. Oliverio finishes on top from Publicity by a length and a half. Dandoro third, and No Rematch finish fourth. $142.90, 51285 Oliverio, 8-1 first, 1 Publicity, 6-1 second, Good Effort, 2 Dandoro, 5-1 third, and at 16-1 the 8 No Rematch was fourth. Hold all until official. It's Oliverio, Isaac Castillo, Elias Lopez adding another meet win at 8-1. Oliverio starts the early pick 5. Race 1 official. Returning to the winner's circle, number 5, Oliverio with Isaac Castillo. Oliverio is a 5-year-old bay colt bred in Kentucky by Game Winner out of Sugar Curl by Curlin. For Elias Lopez's Lopez Racing Stable Incorporated, Fairgrounds congratulates the winning connections of Oliverio. First results in, 5-1 exacta paid $135.80. The dollar trifecta, 5-1-2, $372. No Rematch was fourth. The dollar superfecta, 5-1-2-8, returned $1,982.20. In the first of 9, favorite Vamos Yeah unplaced. All 9 ran 142.90, good track. Second race sprint, scratch 2, Romeo Spikes. Number 2, Romeo Spikes, won't participate. The 2's a non-runner, exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Double pick 3, start to the 50-cent early pick 4 on an all main track card. Good. Post time for the second race will be in 23 minutes at 1:15. In all cases, if you can, please do try to make your fairground selections and wagers on this Monday matinee early. Thank you. Coming up in a moment, our first race replay. Hope you had a bet on Oliverio. Wayne running at the fairgrounds, lost in the sauce. Publicity with speed and Dandoro in the black cap. And here's Westeros, who now splits horses with an early bid as they enter the first turn. It's Publicity, who takes the shortest way around there for Hunteria, 7 furlongs to run. Publicity leads by a half length to a keen Westeros, who's going up and after this leader for Juan Vargas. In the meantime, Lost in the Sauce is third upon settling by a length. Oliverio running in fourth. Dandoro is fifth, with Express Line in tight quarters from sixth, with Vamos Yeah racing out deep on the track there for Declan Cannon, making this backstretch run. No Rematch is second to last, and with blinkers off here, Cash App Mike trails in the Monday opener. The quarter was 24.15 seconds. Here's Oliverio, who's making a bid now as they go toward the far turn. Oliverio tracks these leaders, Publicity and Westeros. Half mile, 47.57 seconds. Oliverio looks to close them down now from third, as Vamos Yeah has moved up into fourth, and they have 3 furlongs to go. Then toward the inside, Dandoro with Lost in the Sauce. Express Line is covering a lot of ground. No Rematch, and Cash App might get to pick up Oliverio, coming with a bid up to Publicity. As Westeros Vibe has dropped back, it's Publicity as they turn for home. 3/4 at 1 minute 12.68 seconds through the final quarter of a mile. Oliverio charging after Publicity, and here's Oliverio. Oliverio has taken a short lead from Publicity, who tries to rally on with Isaac Castillo. It's Oliverio, who's slowly edging away from a game Publicity. Toward the inside, Dandoro is running in third. It's Oliverio. Oliverio finishes on top from Publicity by a length and a half. Dandoro third, and No Rematch finish fourth.
2 more weeks in the fairgrounds meet after today, and then Jazz Fest not that far off from there. Kentucky Derby 152 also looming for yours truly, as I'll head back to Louisville and get rolling for the spring meet all over again. A little bit jealous. I'd love to go to Jazz Fest maybe one of these years down the road. 15 minutes to post time, race number 2, opener. Oliverio ran his race, and a bunch of the other horses really just did it, including the favorite, 6-5, Vamos Ya. A little bit wide, but really had nothing to give coming off the turn there. Elias Lopez had some nice winners the last racing week or so at Fairgrounds. 8-1 on Oliverio. Isaac Castillo at the controls. Race 2. Before we get to the handicapping of that, just another reminder about Stable Goods Gift Shop on the first floor underneath the clubhouse escalators. We've got some new merchandise in there that is pertinent for the Louisiana Derby. Got to show off some nice polo shirts, a nice vest as well. And it's got a nice allotment, I would say. But it's going to go fast, particularly as we get closer to the event. So if you're here and you're interested and you haven't stopped by in a while, Miss Terry's got some new merchandise down in Stable Goods Gift Shop. All right, race number 2, 25 non-2, Louisiana breds 3 and older. Hesper's 6-5. Showed a lot of promise early in his career. Was 0 for 8 last year. Still banked 50 grand. 0 for 3 at the meets this season. He's run into some good winners. Free Scrim, Bandito Deal. Chromed Out Cat ran really well last out. Hesper didn't fire. That was 5.5 furlongs, though. This horse probably wants 6. Only tried 2 turns once. Tried a mile back in January of last year and did run a good second that particular day. And I think he's got some speed to run at here. So Greg Foley's got some live horses entered today. I had 3 of them picked. My eyelid was a scratch when that mid-race came off the turf. But I got Hesper. I got Badge Ball in the finale. Up there right now at 6-5. The 3, the blue 3, Classical Night. Got speed from the gate. Was also in that a Chromed Out Cat race last out. Kind of took a step backward in that one for T-Rex, David T. Ray. Jared Ludbury back aboard, regular rider. He was up for that maiden 20 win back on December the 11th, the dominant gate-to-wire score. Should be forwardly placed here. Fitz for 25 on the drop, did win for 20 when he last ran for a tag. 4-1 on Classical Night. Number 7, Maroney. Jonas Gibson regrouping with this gelded son of midshipman who ran 3 times at Evangeline over the summer. Had a runner-up performance on debut, a game gate-to-wire win as the favorite in the second career start. Showed speed and faded to 4th, July 18th. Then ran here at Fairgrounds early January. Once again showed speed and faded. Again, that was that Free Scrim Munnings Catzel race. Chromed Out Cat was 3rd. Now comes in fresh, drops in for 25. First try for a tag, 3 workouts, high percentage trainer. Jonas Gibson hasn't won a race at the Fairgrounds this meet, which is very surprising. He was 19% overall in 2025, and this one appears to be in a position to succeed. Tactical speed outside draw, James Graham having a sneaky good meet. Number 7, Maroney is 5-1. Number 5, Sarah's Runner. 1 for 12 lifetime is at the board in 7 of those other races. 3rd last out, Delta 7.5. Has been going a mile prior to that. So Foundation certainly isn't an issue. We'll certainly be closing late. Only previous run at the fairgrounds was not good. It was against special weights basically 1 year ago, ran sixth. Much improved individual since then. You'll see in some past performances, depending on what you're using, after that fairgrounds clunker, put the blinkers on and has been a much improved and consistent individual since putting the blinkers on. That's the number 5, Sarah's Runner. Let's move over next to the 6, Charles Bodie. Another one that somewhat likes to be forward. Best races have come on the turf, but he ran okay in the dirt last out, going 7 furlongs at Delta, showing speed, losing ground in the stretch. Cutting back second off the layoff for high percentage trainer in Lee Thomas. Another trainer that's having a rough meet at Fairgrounds, 1 for 42. Very unlike him. Number 6, Charles Bodie, up there at 9-1. Another horse that wants to go forward, the number 4, the Wicked Cat, send a 10-1. Speed and fade in all 4 of the most recent performances. Did run into a buzzsaw. Viola Magic, Wickedest Haggard, those are nice horses back on November 27th. 5th and 7th in the last 2 starts. Likely to show speed, but, nodding in agreement. Likely to show speed, but so are several others in this field. The Wicked Cat. Colonga shot at 10-1 in a field of 6. Got a couple of 10-1s. You've got Hesper at 6-5. You've got Classical Knight, the Blue 3 at 3-1. You've got Sarah's Runner at 7-2 for Alan Clanfer. Kobe Hernandez. Horses heading out onto the racetrack for race number 2. Start of the early pick 4. Again, we are good, but probably inching towards fast off the turf here this afternoon. Good luck.
The horses called postward now for the second race. This sprint at 6 furlongs, a field of 6. From race 2, scratch number 2, Romeo Spikes. Number 2, Romeo Spikes has been scratched. Seconds of the day, second of 9 on an all main track card. Main track remains labeled good. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3 and start to the 50-cent early pick 4. Now 7 minutes to post time. Horseman's note from the first race today. Number 6, Vamos Yeah, for $5,000 was claimed in a 10-way shake. There were 10 claims in for unplaced Vamos Yeah, claimed by new trainer Emil Schwand for owners Steve and Connor Peterson. Claimed Vamos Yeah from race 1. Now less than 7 minutes to post time for the second race sprint. Now 3 minutes to post time, 3 minutes to the sprint. Two minutes. Add 1 minute to post time. Starts at the 50-cent early pick 4. Once again, all races on the main track. Raw off the turf. All main track card. Main track good at this hour. 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. Loading in front of starter Jesse Sherwood. Marcelino Pedrosa Jr. with Hesper first in. Jareth Lubberry with Classical Night. Here's Classical Night. Joins Hesper. Mitchell Marole with The Wicked Cat. Colby Hernandez, Sarah's runner next. 2 back. CJ McMahon, Charles Bodie, black with a teal sash. At 6 furlongs. Stand by. 1 more. James Graham with Maroney. The track here remains labeled good. All main track cards, seconds of the day from the fairgrounds. They're in the gate. And they're off. Fast start for Charles Bodie, along with Maroney and the purple cap and sleeves. Classical Knight with early interest, and the Wicked Cat is also right there. As they go up the back, it's Maroney, who crossed and cleared in a nifty early move for James Graham. Maroney leads by a length and a half to the Wicked Cat, who chases the pace. 2.5 to Charles Bodie running in third. Classical Knight toward the inside. Hesper's in the tarpaulin blue was second to last as they went past the half mile, and Sarah's Runner is last to the sextet. Maroney's quarter has thrown down the gauntlet, 21.73 seconds. They round the far turn, and it's Maroney, who leads at 37.5 miles per hour, coming toward the quarter pole. Maroney in front of the Wicked Cat, trying to get up here to Maroney. With on the outside, Charles Bodie, and Hesper's in the four-path. Classical Knight and Sarah's Runner has trailed. Top of the stretch, Maroney, half mile in 45.24 seconds. With James Graham, it's Maroney. Maroney still to track down, and 1 furlong to do so. And Maroney has bumped the lead up to 5 from the Wicked Cat. Hesper on the outside. Charles Bodie's running in fourth. They're close to home. It's Maroney. And Maroney just speed popped them. Maroney won by 3.5 from the Wicked Cat, who holds Hesper. Charles Bodie back in fourth. $109.76 after the non-winners of 2. $109.76. 7-4-1-6, the unofficial. 7, Maroney. 5-1 first. Number 4, the Wicked Cat. 9-1 second. 1, Hesper. At 3-5 third. And 6, Charles Bodie. At 22-1 odds fourth. James Graham, another meet win. He's a 4-time champion here. James Graham, here for Jonas Gibson, the son of midshipman, sailed home. Result official. Returning to the winner's circle, the 7, Maroney. James Graham with his 25th win of the meet. Maroney is a 4-year-old chestnut gelding bred in Louisiana by midshipmen out of Money for Makeup by Forestry. Jonas Gibson trains for owner Glenn A. Pure Year Jr. Racing Stable LLC. Fairgrounds congratulates the winning connections of Maroney. Second career win for Maroney, clocked 109.76. 7-4 exacta paid $89.80. The dollar trifecta, 7-4-1, $100.60. 5 and 7, the opening double when combining Oliverio with Maroney, and even $156. Charles Bodie was fourth. The dollar superfecta, 7-4-1-6, paid $686.80. In the sprint, the 2 was a non-starter. Favorite third. 6 ran. Good track. 109.76. Race 3 is next on the Monday docket. 24 minutes away. No scratches, no jockey changes. Overweights. 6L Star plus 2 pounds. 8 no deductible 3 over. Number 9, what a hangover. 3 over. Number 5, Michelin Gale, unpublished workout. March 2nd here at the fairgrounds. 4 furlongs in 53.40. Breezing on a fast track. That workout for 5, Michelin Gale. Exacta trifecta superfecta, double pick 3. Post time will be at 1:45. And they're off. Fast start for Charles Bodie, along with Maroney and the purple cap and sleeves. Classical Night with early interest, and the Wicked Cat is also right there. As they go up the back, it's Maroney, who crossed and cleared in a nifty early move for James Graham. Maroney leads by a length and a half to the Wicked Cat, who chases the pace. 2.5 to Charles Bodie running in third. Classical Night toward the inside. Hesper's in the tarpaulin blue was second to last as they went past the half mile, and Sarah's Runner is last to the sextet. Maroney's quarter has thrown down the gauntlet, 21.73 seconds. They round the far turn, and it's Maroney, who leads at 37.5 miles per hour, coming toward the quarter pole. Maroney in front of the Wicked Cat, trying to get up here to Maroney. With on the outside, Charles Bodie and Hesper's in the four-path. Classical Night and Sarah's Runner has trailed. Top of the stretch, Maroney, half mile in 45.24 seconds. With James Graham, it's Maroney. Maroney still to track down, and 1 furlong to do so. And Maroney has bumped the lead up to 5 from the Wicked Cat. Hesper on the outside. Charles Bodie's running in fourth. They're close to home. It's Maroney. And Maroney just speed popped them. Maroney won by 3.5 from the Wicked Cat, who holds Hesper. Charles Bodie back in fourth.
fairgrounds, race course, and slots. Exciting live thoroughbred racing on the nation's third oldest track.
Yeah, calculated error there. Hesper got bet way down 3. A lot of favorites get overbet at Fairgrounds. Certainly didn't deserve to be a 3-5 shot. That winds up finishing a distant third. Maroney goes off at 5-1. Jonas Gibson, the winning trainer, again talking about the fact that Jonas did regroup with this horse. He had been winless at Fairgrounds. High percentage trainer overall. Gets it done here. Pretty dominant victory. Just ran the other speed off their feet. James Graham aboard, 5-1 on Maroney. 8-1 and 5-1 in the first 3. First 2 races on the Fairgrounds program. As we move on to race number 3, and take a look at the horses in the paddock here. We've got a field of maidens, and they're not very fast. Or no, they're not 2 for 5. They're still not very fast. Fillies and mares 3 and older. 5.5 furlongs a distance. Pick 3 wagering available. And Wickedly Royal, 8-5 on the morning line, 7-5 on the tote board. Talk about him in a moment. I went to the 7. Kinsley Grace. I don't know where the improvement came from last time at Delta, but I do know what happened. She was dropped in for $5,000. That was an open company race, and it was a field of 10. No equipment change, at least insofar as blinkers. Was 0 for 17 going into that race. But sometimes when horses get a taste of victory, they show renewed enthusiasm for their jobs. Confidence goes up. Kinsley Grace ran more than fast enough. I mean, 46-2, 59-4 for 5 furlongs at Delta is pretty quick, actually, especially for the $5,000 maiden claiming level. But the obvious question is, can she repeat it? She improved by double-digit lengths in that last race. Can she do it again? You would think that based on the running style, she would like having a little bit more ground to run to in front of her. Although she's never at the board in 5 starts at Fairgrounds. I don't know. I'm getting 4-1. That tells you a little something, something. The 1 is the favorite. Wickedly Royal. Justin Johnson. Jared Ludbury. Justin having his typically good meet. We call Justin not only the Shalmation sensation, but also Mr. Consistency. 15% last year, 16% at the Fairgrounds this season. Just missed after showing speed. 2 for 5. 5 furlongs here locally. Ran some pretty fast races at Delta earlier in the winter. Now puts the blinkers on for the first time from the rail, and speed's been good in the first 2 races on the card. Number 1, Wickedly Royal, 3-2. Number 8, No Deductible, maybe offering some value here at 16-1. Showed little on debut. That was an open 32 maiden claimer. Dropped in for 10 again, open, and opened some eyes at almost 33-1. Won that race. Then maybe Connections got a little bit ambitious. 2 for 20 last out. That didn't go very well. Was hung out wide. Now drops in class down to 5. Tries Fairgrounds for the first time. Has sprint. Pretty good sprint pedigree. I'll deal Quinteros on the bottom. Gets a bud break in the weights with the Mudbug Jameson aboard. Number 8, No Deductible, 15-1. Number 3, Talkabout's 12-1. The blue 3. It's also 1 for 33. 5th last out at this level. Wickedly Royal was 2nd that day in a dead heat. Has a little bit of tactical speed to stay close. James Graham looking for back-to-back wins. Germondrick Broussard, the trainer of Talk About, 13-1. Number 4, Clearly Bella, 7-1. 1 for 14. Shane Wilson, the sensation Emmanuel Nieves aboard. Best races have come on turf. That's the first thing that I noticed from a speed figure perspective. Way up the track, non 2 for 5 last out. That was going a mile. Ran a lot better sprinting 2 back. Third race of the form cycle, could take a step forward. Number 4, Clearly Bella, 7-1. Who else getting bet here? 6. Let's go to the 6. L Star. Sturgis Ducoin, always dangerous. 17% winner at the fairgrounds this meet, 16% overall last year. This one dropping the lowest level of her career. Did Breaker Maiden for 20, albeit against just 4 rivals in the slop December the 6th. Thrown to the Wolves in the Louisiana Futurity and then some. Finished a distant last. Came back and finished a distant 8th for 20 last out. Should show speed, should appreciate the drop in class, that's for sure. Is live on the tote board here at 7-2, the number 6, L Star. The 1, Wickedly Royal. I made this one my underlay against, but I mean, you got to respect off the overall resume, that narrow miss in the last race, the blinkers going on. Certainly the horse to beat. Kinsley Gray, she ran great last time, the 7, scoring a victory at Delta Open 5s. Over 5 at Fairgrounds, but you would think she would appreciate the longer stretch here. Harry Hernandez having a good meet, making a very nice impression in his first season at Fairgrounds after arriving late at the meet. It's the kind of race where just about anything can happen. I've kind of zeroed in on some of the logicals, although no deductible, I think, is potential value play at 14-1. Again, not as exposed as a lot of the horses in here that are 1 for 10, 1 for 15, etc. Just 1 for 3 lifetime. And did beat Open Company in that win at Delta back in December. Don't forget the Crescent City 6 jackpot carryover. That begins in race number 4. Certainly a good day to take a shot. 157,348. Again, that begins in race number 4. Third race coming up next in 8 minutes. Got Tammy down in the paddock doing the horse ID. Got Teddy Armstrong about to call for riders up. Again, TNT down in the paddock here at the fairgrounds. It's turned into a very beautiful day, as you could see, here on a Monday. A little lagniappe here in New Orleans as far as the racing scene goes. And Teddy calls for riders up with 8 minutes to post time. Get another opportunity at a rolling pick 3 here in the 3rd of 9 on a Monday at the fairgrounds. Good luck.
The horses stepping onto the track now for the third race. This race at 5.5 furlongs, a field of 10. No scratches, no jockey changes. Overweights, number 6L Star plus 2 pounds. 8 no deductible, 3 over. 9 what a hangover, plus 3 pounds. There was a late added workout for number 5, Michelin Gale. March 2nd at Fairgrounds, 4 furlongs. In 53.40 seconds, breezing on a fast track. That's a late added workout for number 5, Michelin Gale. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3. Here, fast track. Please note the main track has been upgraded now to fast. 6 minutes.